That's going to be the great fall. Okay, so our rise is but near. Okay, our rising is near. The minute this man goes down, and the minute we go through the afflictions, pursuant to Acts 14 and other precepts, then it will make it into the other side. Okay, but we just got to be prepared for the time when Jacob's struggle.
Yes.
That's just what it is.
It is.
Okay, so, actually, you know what? We got something else. Because I want to finish this. Okay, I want to finish this. All right.
Why is he looking for that, brother? That's why you have to always, I'm not going off.
No, go on.
But that's why you have, the main thing is to keep on checking yourself.
There you go.
Yes?
There you go.
You have to check yourself, yeah? You read the scriptures and you have to make sure you apply to the scriptures. Keep on checking yourself, because we are continuous niggers and we need to continue to check our heart and our mind and our spirit to make sure we are right, and we have to come together with the brothers and you shouldn't be afraid to tell a brother when he's going off, yeah? And we have to look after each other. That's why you need the brotherhood.
There you go.
We need the brotherhood, brother. We need it. It's all about checking yourself, brother, yeah?
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
And that's why a lot of places fall down. A lot of camps fall down.
Yeah, because no one need foundation.
No, foundation is weak. Yeah. So you need that's where the strength coming through the Holy Spirit.
That's why I'm talking about that camp. So it's like a like a mosque camp, man. Them guys, man. I don't mean to go into it. If I'm going enough, let me know.
Well, really, you could speak about it, because you speaking about it already. Go into it.
I mean, them guys, Lakamar, like I said, he's the only experienced guy that was among them. But now that the Most High put the spirit upon him to go AWU, all the guys in that camp there are like they're on a novice level. They're inexperienced, almost like. So that camp is there's no structure to the camp. You know what I'm saying? It's disorderly in aspects, and like I said, you know, there needs to be order in that camp, man. You know, that's what I'm saying, man.
And you know, and that's the whole thing. Now, I mean, I really don't know the issue concerning him. You know, between that guy over there in that camp and Ramah. I don't know what's going on with that. But at the end of the day, what them guys need to do, them guys need to go through the right channels. If anything, they need to talk. They need to, if they're sincere about what they're doing, and they say that they humbling themselves towards the brothers of Great Millstone, then they gotta accept who's over them. You understand? And hey, if that guy's sincere in what he's saying, hey, it's all right, you know. But I think that I don't, like I said, you know, maybe that guy got to do some more stuff, man, to further finalize where he's at in this thing. Okay, I'm not gonna put his name out there, because I don't need to do that.
They're brothers, man. Because I was with them.
But I don't know. I don't know about that, brother. I don't know about that. They gonna have to finalize that when they do it with Ramah. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say from there. You know what I mean? That's just the thing on that, man. Yeah. So yeah. Let me read this. Let me go back to this real quick. Yeah, it says. Yeah, we're gonna go back to this. Just wait for 1 minute. Yeah, it says the public will see more armed police on the transport network and on our streets providing extra protection. Actually, you know what? Let me read this. I didn't read this. It says, in a television statement, Ms. May said, for this period, military personnel will replace the police officers on guard duties at certain protected sites that are not accessible to the public.
Right.
The public will see more armed police on the transport network and on our streets providing extra protection. This is the proportionate and sensible step which will provide extra reassurance and protection while the investigation progresses. It was last put into effect following the Manchester Arena, as we have to remember that now. Remember the Manchester situation. Okay, I know we brothers around and we remember that. Okay, it says, which killed 22 people in Maine. The Scotland Yard Assistant Commissioner for Counterterrorism, Mark Rowley, said in a television statement later on Friday evening that they would deploy and an extra 1,000 armed officers on the streets of London. Okay, and they could very well do this. They could very well deploy 1,000 more, armed officers on the streets. And that goes under the, Oh man, I forgot. I ain't forgot it, but what is it called, man? The Civil Contingency Act that was passed in 2004, the Blair's Act. So under the Blair's Act law, that's what they want to do. They want to deploy thousands of military personnel, or should I say, police officers with weapons. Excuse me, I stand corrected there. The police with big ass weapons to deploy to control the people in the streets. All right. So this is where this thing is leading to, man. All of these cyber attacks. So it says, he said the public should expect to see an additional police, additional stop and searches. Boy, let's read that again. Additional stops and searches and additional road checks in the coming days. So when you go and do the train or whatever, or you go and do any form of train station, what they're saying is look, we're gonna have to check you out to see if you got something. They're gonna be digging in your pockets and doing all that extra nonsense. Why? Because of a cyber attack. So we coming nearer and nearer of the ending of this revival of ancient Rome. You understand? So it says road checks in the coming days. It says witnesses reported seeing an explosion and a fireball on a district line, Salakia. A district line train at 8:20 a.m. At least 29 people have been treated in hospital for flesh burns, and others were injured in the stampede and to escape the above ground station NHS. Now that could be true, or that could be a bunch of shenanigans, but regardless of what, it's all gonna go according to plan. It's an agenda.
It's an agenda.
Okay, and the Lord is bringing this whole program with these elites doing what they're doing. You see? So it said none of the victims are in a serious condition. Footage from the incident showed a burning plastic container in a shopping bag with black and white and red wires coming out of it. So it says the bomb was reportedly a timer which could be detonated remotely. Security sources have said ISIS have claimed responsibility for the attack through their propaganda arm, a map, something like that. So that's pretty much it on that. All right. And when you look at the term ISIS, I believe it stands for the Israeli something, man. Let me go look it up. I can look it up right now. But there's an actual it's an acronym. You see, when you watch these different news outlets like BBC News, Sky News, they'll literally paint the picture as ISIS just being a formulated group, and all of a sudden they just, for some out of the blue, they want to cause confusion and destruction. Okay, but we gotta go in depth on what this group and where this group comes from. All right, for those of you that are not aligned to that information. So it says. Let me find it first. Let's find this first before I say anything else. Okay, go on. Here it is right here. It says ISIS, and this is a footage that they put out on the YouTube, dating all the way back, I believe 1992 or 1990, and there was a certain guy that was talking in amongst the table. There was three men talking, and one guy came out and said, ISIS stands for this, Israeli Secret Intelligence Service. That's what it stands for. So the Israeli has dealings with this group called ISIS and other Western Central Intelligence Agencies. It's not some old formulated group that just decides to want to cause chaos, like they say on BBC News. Because BBC, they already know the deal. They know that all of these different groups that stage these different cyber attacks, they all set up, man. They're all set up.
No, sorry, Salakia, can I just say something? I just googled ISIS. What does ISIS mean? And it says Greek form of Egyptian, first which is possibly meant the throne. Yeah. In Egyptian mythology, Isis was the goddess of the sky and nature, the wife of Osiris, and the mother of Horus. It's funny, isn't it? That's,
Semiramis,
Greek
basically.
form. Yeah.
Queen of heaven.
Yep.
You see?
That's where that term originates from.
Yeah.
But when I read what it says here, it says Israeli Secret Intelligence Service.
Yeah.
Okay, but and that's true too.
Yeah.
Okay, but at the end of the day, based on me bringing this out and other Edomites bringing this information out,
Yeah.
okay, they're setting that group up. Like I'm gonna hit you with something now. America now, there's a lot of information coming out how America spent loads of money on this group ISIS, funding them with weaponry, okay, giving them different resources to do what they're doing.
Yes.
Okay, and this is a bunch of other Edomites that are coming out with this information.
Yes, brother. Yes.
Crackers for that matter.
Yes.
Okay, so the info is out there, man. So you know when you got these, when you go on BBC News and you watch BBC News, they'll say, "Well, look, this guy, you know, we gotta watch out for these Muslims because they're terrorizing the city." Come on, man. The people that's terrorizing the city, they're told behind closed doors. They're told to do that, man, so they can get the agenda sorted, get the agenda situated, man.
Yes.
Which is to establish a new world order. That's what the thing is about, man. So keep that. But ultimately, it's the Lord. The Lord is bringing all of these matters.
At the end of the day. Yeah.
At the end of the day, come on. Go on.
This is Psalm 64 and 1, and it says, "Hear my voice, O Most High, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy.
Come on.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked,
Right.
from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words."
And even bitter words, and those bitter words are those legislations that they're passing. Because ultimately, what it's all going to amount down to is by them wanting to take us off the street, man. Because that word is getting to them. And they know, like, yeah, we have 2 black cars, okay, that look like a prime minister was in one of them. Okay, 2 black cars, 2 black Mercedes passed by the camp. Why? Because they know who the prophets are. Okay, now if you look around, pan the camera, brother. If you pan around all of these regular people, they don't really know what's going on. Okay, they have no clue what's going on. You know? When they see us out in the street. But believe you me, the higher ups, they know who we are. Okay?
And brother, it's funny, right? Secret counsel. Everything is done in darkness.
Right.
And those cars that pass, what they do, they're blacked out.
Right, they black-
You see?
there you
So
go.
they're hidden inside.
There you go.
Whatever they're doing inside is something crafty.
There you
Yeah?
go. There you
Yeah?
go, brother.
It's something crafty.
Yep.
Yeah?
So that's the whole
So
thing.
the Most High is going to bring everything from the darkness into the light.
There you go.
You see?
There you go. That's it.
This goes into it.
Keep going.
Verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the
They
perfect.
been shooting in secret at the perfect.
Nice.
Okay, so when them 2 cars passed by, they might have been looking at us.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I mean that's more highly likely. They could have been watching what we were doing and everything like that because they know, like you were saying, brother, how they got our information, you know, and everything like that. So they already know what our motives are and what we're doing. Okay, and then when that time comes, they're gonna try and get at us and try and, you know, wanting to take us off the street or however they want to deal with us. Okay. Because like I said, these regular everyday John and James on the street, they have not a clue what's going on. Now, am I saying all of them don't know? Because you got some people out here that know what's going down. They know. But the elites know way more than the regular everyday folk. Okay, and they know that the brothers in Great Millstone especially are the men of God. They know this.
Yes, brother.
Because I mean, if we're not the men of the Lord, then who else are the men of the Lord?
Yeah.
Let's do the mathematics.
True doctrine.
Right? Who's sincerely preaching the true doctrine, like this brother was saying?
Yes.
We're the ones that's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, read that. You got something.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Right. Suddenly they shoot at him and fear not. And the perfect is talking about our people, the elect, the men of the Lord, the prophets. That's who the perfect is. Why? Because we come back to the Lord, and now we're following His ways, which is ways are perfect. Okay. Go on.
They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of lying snares.
They commune and lay in snares, so they conspire together.
Ooh.
Okay, they come together in one room.
Yeah.
That's why you have the term called cobra, which the cobra team, they get together and they conspire what they're gonna do, what the plans are, and how they're gonna take away the rights of the people. Like for example, the main right they want to take away is freedom of speech. Okay, that's why Donald Trump said he's gonna have to shut the internet down due to what happened down here. So things is starting to get real. So all of you scoffers and scorners out there talking your little scrap.
Yes.
Hey man, on that day you're not gonna have nothing to talk about. Now you're gonna have to be thinking about what the hell we done put into your freaking heads.
Yes, yes.
That's what you're gonna be thinking about.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
They commune in lying snares privily. They say, we shall see them. They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search.
Come on.
Both the inward thought of every one of them and their heart is deep.
Right.
But the
That's why they have a thing out there called think tanks. Okay? Because they conspire and think deeply of what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
That's
There's
why
a
it's just
scripture
the
about
hardest
that when they're in their beds. They're planning for the next day. I don't know what I can't remember that scripture again. But
I know what you're talking.
yeah.
I know what you're talking.
But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow.
Yes.
Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
That's why when you read the book of Job, the 20th chapter, it tells you that when they shall feel quietness in their belly. Matter of fact, hold that because I'm quoting it from. Get me Job 20 and right. It says when he is about to fill his. It says when he is about to fill his belly.
Yeah.
That's when the Lord is going to pretty much bring him down. It tells you that in Job. Okay, so when they're about to get this new world order thing set up, that's when all manner of hell is going to break loose, man, and the listeners going to come down and hit ground zero. Okay, so we know what's going down, man, because the Heavenly Father gave us the visions, and we're reading about the visions. We read that.
That Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of
There you go.
In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Yep.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Right, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Okay, and
nice.
it says that he shall be in straits. Now the word straight or straits means a position of difficulty. Okay, so this whole entire system or this society is going to be in a set of difficulty. Okay, and their plans that they have initiated or about to, that's going to be overthrown. Okay, because what you're going to have is you're going to have a nuclear war. Because as they always say, well, in 12 years' time, we're going to have people are going to be murdering robots. It ain't even going to get that far.
Yeah.
It's not going to get that far.
Yahweh Ratazar.
Okay.
Talk about that in 2 years from now, talking about the chip is coming.
Yeah.
Cyborgs and shit, man.
Yeah. So I mean, once they pass that, once they bring in the microchip, which they're already bringing out right now.
Yes.
Okay. Once they bring that out, that's it. That's the last prophecy of them all. So once that is mandated, the microchip, then Yahweh Shah is going to come through, and with those missiles,
Speak it, brother.
and then the kingdom of heaven is going to be
That
established.
sounds beautiful. That's
That's
beautiful.
what's going down.
That's sweet to the heart, brother.
Yeah, these words are sweet.
Sweet, brother.
It's 1 Thessalonians 5 and 5 and 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord will cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. But see, to us, the Lord ain't coming as a thief to us. Why? Because we're watching. That's the difference. Now, all of these other people that are kind of confused and don't know what to think about what they, in terms of what they're seeing.
Yes.
The day of the Lord is going to come onto him as a thief.
The true watchman.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Hold that. Okay, go on.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yep.
For when they shall say peace and safety,
Right.
then sudden destruction cometh upon them,
Right.
as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief.
Yep. Right. So read that part of the verse again. Read that verse again.
But ye, brethren, are not in darkness.
It says, "Ye brethren are not in darkness." Okay, that's the difference. Go on.
That day should overtake you as a thief.
That day shall overtake you as a thief. So when we're watching the prophecies and we're doing what the scriptures are saying, okay, that's showing you right there that we're high alert on this thing, man. We're high alert for the coming of our Lord. Okay, the coming of the end of this Edomite, this Edomitic rulership. I made that word up, you know?
We understand,
Edomitic rulership, you know what I'm saying? So we already know the deal, man. All we gotta do is keep standing firm in the faith. Okay, if you got your little illnesses or whatever issue you're going through, deal with it, man. Because we're almost about to win this thing, man. We pretty much much got our feet on the finish line. We just gotta pass that battle. That's all it takes, man. Go on, bro. Come on.
Back to Job 20 and 23. When he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
While he is eating. So when they're about to establish this one world system that they've been planning for